Class 6 History. Chapter 1. What, Where, How, and When. Summary. The chapter begins by explaining what history is and why it is important to study it. It emphasizes that history is not just about dates and events, but also about understanding how people lived in the past and how societies developed over time. Next, the chapter introduces the idea of sources of history, which include written records, archaeological finds, and oral traditions. It explains how historians use these sources to reconstruct the past and understand different aspects of human history. The chapter also discusses the importance of chronology in history, explaining how historians use timelines to organize events in chronological order and understand the sequence of historical developments. Furthermore, it explores the concept of prehistory, which refers to the period of human history before the invention of writing. It discusses the tools and techniques used by early humans, such as stone tools and cave paintings, and how archaeologists study these artifacts to learn about prehistoric societies overall. Chapter 1 provides students with a foundational understanding of what history is, how historians study the past, and the various sources and methods they use to reconstruct historical events and societies. Key points. Introduction to history. The chapter introduces the concept of history and explains its importance in understanding the past and its relevance to the present. Next is sources of history. It discusses various sources of historical information, including written records, archaeological findings, and oral traditions. Each source provides valuable insights into different aspects of human history. 3D key point is chronology. The importance of chronology in history is highlighted, showing how historians use timelines to organize events in chronological order and understand the sequence of historical developments. 4th is prehistory. The chapter explores the period of prehistory before the invention of writing and discusses the tools and techniques used by early humans, as well as the ways in which archaeologists study prehistoric societies, primary and secondary sources. It distinguishes between primary and secondary sources of historical information, explaining how each type of source contributes to our understanding of the past. 5th one is critical evaluation of sources. The importance of critically evaluating historical sources is emphasized, including considering factors such as bias, reliability, and context. 6th is interpretation of evidence. Historians interpret evidence from various sources to construct narratives about the past, but interpretations may vary based on different perspectives and interpretations. And 7th is understanding change over time. The chapter encourages students to think about how societies change over time and the factors that influence these changes, such as technological advancements, migrations, and cultural exchanges. Dear students, these key points provide a foundational understanding of the methods and concepts used by historians to study the past, setting the stage for further exploration of historical themes and topics.